Yo, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do your Orphe polls tomorrow. Hey, that's what's good. Hopefully you pull her, man. Hey, Elia. Welcome back. Hope your rolls go well. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I hope so, too. Hopefully I don't lose 3 coin flips in a row. That'd be fucking dog shit. But hopefully it won't get to that point. Hopefully not. Guess while I'm waiting for people to file in, I can go... What is it? I can go get fucking Hollow Zero done. Yishu? No. I was about to say, like, why the fuck is the game trying to get me to use Yishuin with Miyabi? That's kind of weird. Oh, god damn. Cornethius, thanks so much for the $50 dono, man. Holy fuck, man. Thanks so much. Very kind of you to drop a 50 out of nowhere. I should be good for Orpheus, even if I do lose the coin flip again. I have monochromes to back me up. Obviously, I don't want to use them if I don't have to, but that 50 will definitely help. So yeah, shoutouts to you, Cornethius. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I don't think I've ever taken... I should have taken Yanagi's bus before. Let's see, only one blue. No problem. Really enjoy my recent videos on YouTube. Hey, thanks so much for watching them, man. And yeah, hopefully you've been happy with like the amount of content I've been able to put out on YouTube. Shoutouts to my editor, who's been helping me out a lot with that, with like specifically with clipping out stuff from like reacts that I do on stream. Not to mention those and the standalone YouTube videos that I've been pumping out more of lately. Later tonight, I plan on working on the next one too. Hopefully I'll be able to get that one out within the week or so. But yeah, Cornethius, thanks for enjoying the content, man. Appreciate it. Let's see, we can go here. Star Anomaly arbitration. I did a bit of it yesterday. I only got 8 out of 9 stars. The break team, the stage where you have to bring in break teams or something. Ow. That was the only one that I couldn't get 3 out of 3 stars on. And then, what is it? The Xander fight I'm not sure if my teams are strong enough to handle that. Maybe if I were to bring in a more dedicated team, I might be able to score at least 1 star, but I don't expect much out of it, personally. But I'll give it another shot later, maybe. Oh. Should have done her full level 3 charge first. Whatever. Yes, sir, God Orpheus. Hey, congrats, sport player. Hopefully it didn't cost you too much. Left. Now only spent 15 bucks for another temple. Nice. Yeah. Sounds good. Think you're early for once. Time to lurk. Hey, what's going on, man? Orpheus uses the aftershock. Yeah. Yeah, Orpheus has aftershock attacks. Ooh, we can go to 3 this time. Nice. Hey, yo, Bubba. Welcome back. Hey, you what? Well, good luck on Orphe pulls. Had to go hard pity on her Bakugan. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm assuming you meant her what is it? Her engine. Yeah, hard stages and drop for chapter 15. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done on stream sometime. Hey, student. How's it going, man? Don't know if you go for Evelyn's engine or just pull for Orphe first. Normally, I'd say go for the character, but it is Orpheus we're talking about here. If you end up using your Evelyn a lot, then Evelyn's engine should be worth it. Ayo, Danilo, how's it going? Chapter 15 hard mode stages are pretty chill compared to the Tallulah ones. Hey, this guy rules. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Y'all are being so generous today. I appreciate it. Shout outs to all of you who've either donated or gifted subs today. Greatly appreciated. Can't say that enough. But yeah, this guy, thanks so much for being generous and dropping 5. Thank you, thank you. Go for Orpheus first. Character always has priority over weapon. In most cases, yeah. In like 90-95% of cases, yeah. In this case, though, apparently, I don't know if people have revised this yet or not, but apparently, what? I remember hearing that Orpheus's best in slot teammate is going to be Seed, and vice versa. So, it's like... Technically, we already have, you know, a limited 5-star DPS, you know, attacker. So, Evelyn should be good enough per se, but... So it's like, technically, if you already have Evelyn, it's like, well, I guess you don't really need Orpheus, but... Anything to support Mrs. Sherman? Hey, appreciate it, Sky Rolls. Thank you, thank you. Got early S-Rank engine at 20, and but it's the wrong engine? Oh no. Well, at least it was early. If nothing else. Her best teammate is actually Sambi. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. She trips and falls in battle while the enemy takes 500k damage. I think Orpheus' sprint animation, or her dash animation, is literally her almost stumbling over her own feet, and then she tosses her knife into the air, and then Magus catches it for her. I think we saw that during when I was playing her during the story. I think it was. So yeah, kind of cute. She isn't as good with Sambi. No, apparently her best teammate is Sambi, according to Void on Twitch chat. I remember people saying, "Oh yeah, Seed and Orpheus are going to be best teammates with each other." So that's just what I'm working off of personally. Orpheus is better with Sammy than with Seed. That would be surprising. That's what people are telling me, or that's what somebody in Twitch chat is telling me. Is the stream good? I think I just noticed my internet fucking dying for a second there. Seed had Aftershock before release. That's why people kept saying she was better with Orphe. Okay, well, I guess I'll figure. I guess I'll just wait until people figure out who Orpheus like technical best in slot teammate best teammate is then. Excuse me. Let me just make sure that my stream is still alive, because internet died for me for a second there. Oh yeah, my Twitch stream did in fact reset. I think we back. Let me just double check the stream over on YouTube on the YouTube side. See. Yeah, YouTube stream is still good. Good now. Okay. Yeah, slight hiccup in the internet. Another Lucy. Another Anton. Double Lucy. Ooh, 3 A's this time. Alright. Looks like we're going to soft pity. Nice. Just enough signal currency for one more multi. Alright, there's our soft pity finally. Of course, it's at the very end. One Orpheus go with number units, but Sam B and C gonna be her best. Yeah, makes sense. Her fellow soldier squad mates or whatever. Seed wants Orpheus more than vice versa. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, who is it? Orpheus is what? An aftershock DPS, technically, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. If it ain't Orpheus, we blame Bubba. Alright, deal. Let's see. Hey, it's not Orpheus. Let's blame Bubba. Well, now I guess that makes it official. My Hoyo luck is absolute fucking dog shit. No idea what's going on. I don't know why my Hoyo luck in all 3 games are just complete dog shit now. No longer can say I can no longer say my Zenless luck is fucking like EX or anything like that. Comes crashing straight all the way, goes crashing all the way down to fucking C rank or something. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. I guess this is kind of what I can expect out of all three Hoyo games then. Well, it's monochrome time. I guess we're gonna have to pray for a fucking early 5-star. But we already got that for seed, so I don't know how much that's gonna happen this time around. 1, 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 7, and we'll just do singles after this. Did I miscount or something? Or am I just getting extremely fucking unlucky here? Maybe I miscounted. Maybe I accidentally did only, what, 6 multis instead of 7? Okay, never mind. I'm actually curious how long it took me to get Orpheus. I'm gonna have to check the history later, if I fucking remember. But and there goes my entire monochrome stash. RFGO rate's better than Hoyo. Technically no, but you have a higher base chance of getting a 5-star at least. I don't know how much that even matters, but... Took 81. I guess it's normal. It's not the worst. Yeah, anything before 80 is I would say anything before 80 is normal. But anything after 80 is kind of... It's probably more like 0.3. Well, officially the rates are 0.6, but one thing's for sure, you know, you're not getting an early 5-star all that often. Unless you're a whale, of course. Your Evernight pull is also what's up. Actually, no, because the only reason why it didn't go south is because I don't even have enough fucking attacker. Shit. Well, I do have batteries, so I guess I can use those. The only reason why my Evernight pulls actually didn't go south is because I had already lost my coin flip for Sarija before. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna skip Cerebro then at this point. I'll just keep my guarantee for Evernight. That's exactly what I did for Llama too. Llama too, because I was trying to roll for a Nefa, failed my fucking coin flip there, and I was like, alright, Hoyo can go fuck themselves. I guess I'm saving for Llama instead. So that's exactly what I did. Yeah, board player pretty much paid for my Evernight. I would have had to basically like grind the next like couple of weeks in order to guarantee my Evernight, but he helped speed it up, so that was very kind of him. But yeah, can't really say my luck in the Hoyo games has been you know, I don't think it's. I'm gonna be honest, it's never been this bad. Like, it's normal for one of your gacha games to, like, you know, at least for me anyway, it was normal for me to, like, you know, every now and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll have, like, you know, I'll lose like coin flips every now and then, but like, this is the first time that something like this has happened where all 3 Hoyo games are fucking shitting down my fucking throat. Where it's like, in every single game, for some reason, it's just, oh, well, I don't know where my luck went. You said, will I win coin flip because I pay as a joke, but, you know, you never know. Because yeah, like Wu was the only one out of the big 4 where I regularly pay for packs now, or at least on a consistent basis. I don't really do that in any of the Hoyo games. Like, buying a pack these days in a Hoyo game is like a rarity for me. Whereas in Wu, it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to, like, commit to, like, paying 100 fucking bucks for, like, a pack. Instead, Wu actually offers you, like, the bundles that, you know, even if the bundles by themselves don't, like, guarantee you a character, they can at least help, you know? They're, like, a good supplement to, all the gems that you're able to grind just, you know, free to play just by playing the game naturally. Whereas, you know, the Hoyo games don't really have anything like that. Technically, Zenless does. Like, if you go to the shop in Zenless, they do have some bundles, like these things. But the only like gacha-related bundles are whenever they have these multis on sale, right? Oh, sometimes they'll have a $15 $15 bundle where it's not really even a bundle. It's just like, oh, here, have 10 master tapes. For what 20% off, 25% off. Technically, it's not bad, but you know, you're only getting like rolls. At least it's a full multi, unlike in Wuo where sometimes they don't even give you a full multi's worth. But yeah, different pricing structure, so I'm not gonna talk shit. But at least with Wuwa, they give you like several bundles, right? You got 2 $10 bundles. You've got the $20 monthly if you haven't bought that yet, and then of course you've got the Big Daddy. What is it? You got the Big Daddy $30 bundle. Also board player flying mid Ligma, Chaos Katsune. I don't know what you guys are doing, wasting all your points, but thanks for the uwus. I guess if that's the way for you to turn your luck around, then fair enough. Me not buying gems in Hoyo games was due to my sheer 50-50 luck, right? In Zenless, yes, but in Genshin and Star Rail, like the game's own gem income was like good enough where as long as I kept winning the coin flips, it's like yeah, sure, I don't have to buy any packs. But like, unlike in WoA where if I start losing the coin flips, that means that I have to start picking and choosing who I want to roll for to like as my guarantee. Minus board player like buying me packs in game or anything like that. I guess technically you're not wrong, because I mean, like my bad luck had to start at some point, right? So that means that before my bad luck started, I must have been getting like decent, good, or at least decent luck before. But like I don't think I'm being dramatic when I say that this is by far my worst streak of luck, because like I've stopped whaling in Hoyo games like starting 2 years ago. So like if I had stopped paying and my luck like if my luck like started going downhill immediately, that'd be one thing. But like why is my luck starting to fucking take a really sharp nosedive now? And it's the weirdest part about it is that all three of my games are suffering at around the same time. First with Genshin, then with Star Rail, and now with Zenless. It's like I wasn't terribly surprised when I lost my coin flip for Alice. I just got triggered because just like with Orpheus just now, this bitch forced me to go double soft pity. At least with Seed, I got an early 5-star, so that saved me quite a bit. Imagine if I didn't get the early 5-star on Seed after I lost her coin flip. I don't even know if I'd even have enough fucking monochromes to guarantee Orpheus. Actually, maybe I would have still had enough, probably. Yeah, Hoya must have just found out about it. Feels like every Hoya game just feels like getting a 5-star is just worse than other gachas. That's how the gacha model works. If you lose every 50-50, you wouldn't be able to get every character without spending. Yeah, hell no. Not even in Zenless. M4 Rena now. No idea how good she is at M4, but sure, whatever. Same chances winning as losing. In Zenless, I've been told that you're actually the gacha the odds of you winning the coin flip is actually in your favor slightly, like 55 according to a sample size that people took online. They found out that your coin flip success chance is actually 55% instead of 50. It's not a true 50-50 in this game apparently, unless that turned out to be false, which there's always a chance of that. There's always a chance of that claim being debunked. But last I heard, Zenless' coin flip is actually slightly in favor of the player, where it's like 55 to 45 instead of a true 50-50. Now 5% isn't really that huge in the grand scheme of things when it comes to gacha, but doesn't really help you feel any better. Yeah, it's like a 55-45 more like. As a star reel, you think? No, I think it was for Zenless. Unless star reel is like that too. In which case, that's even fucking worse. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with bad pulls in upcoming gacha games like DNA and Ananta. Hopefully so, man. Hopefully that doesn't come at too great a price, like you know, the grind fucking taking forever or anything like that. But you know, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out sooner or later. Hoya monetization model is us losing the 50-50. That and making gems relatively difficult to obtain in the first place. Obviously, this is not as big of a problem with Zenless, but with Star Rail and Genshin, definitely. So not only do they want you to lose the coin flip, or not only do they hope that you lose the coin flip, but also they don't give you a lot of gems to begin with. So. At least with Zenless, at least Zenless has the excuse of, oh yeah, you should be getting enough gems to, like, you know, theoretically get every character in the game, as long as you always win your coin flip, if you're just that lucky. Obviously, we can't exactly say that for Genshin or Star Rail. FGO and Arknights have been dog shit for you. Yeah, we all have bad gotcha luck going on at some point, I guess. If DNA is planning to copy Warframe like they seem to be, the grind's gonna be ass. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm afraid of, but I guess we'll find out for real at some point. Ayo, Finkel. Welcome back. I lost my coin flip for Orpheus, and I have to go double soft pity. Hopefully your rolls are better than mine. I mean, our luck is the exact opposite, so actually, yes. The answer should be yes. Oh, hey, look, 680 polychromes that I could have used earlier. Too bad I didn't use them. Use them for fucking Orpheus. Bitch. Both Ananta and Arknights have new videos now. Yeah, from TGS, right? I believe we've already seen the Ananta one. Is the new Arknights video from TGS worth watching? Like, did they announce anything new, or is it just another fucking promo video? Getting gems and star rails really hard? Yeah, tell me about it. When you saw DNA was cutting Gotch and everyone was cheering, you were like, "What's the catch?" Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. That's how I reacted too. I'm actually working on a video. Actually, I was working on it, and then now I want to redo it, rewrite the script for the video. Now that I've learned that Ananta is also going to go the no gotcha for characters route, apparently. So yeah, I'll have to work on rewriting the script tonight, I think, after dinner. And then hopefully I'll be able to get that video out by like Friday or something. When a character doesn't come at first S rank, or oh, you mean like the what was his name? If you're talking about the Moneta situation where people were pissed that he wasn't an S rank, are you talking about that? For me personally, it doesn't matter. If I like a character, I like a character. Like rarity doesn't mean shit. But, you know, I've been playing gacha games for 8 years, so I kind of know what to expect, right? Whereas a lot of these new gacha... Remember, most gacha players these days, I think it's fine for me to generalize them like this, right? Because, like, the vast majority of gacha game players out here in the West, at least, they're only really familiar with, like, the really, really big gacha games. So I don't think I'm, like... Even though I say I don't like to generalize, like, well, it's kind of the truth here. The problem, the reason why a ton of gacha gamers want all their favorite characters to be fucking like S ranks or 5-star characters is because that's how it's always been. Like ever since Genshin, like Genshin had started the whole trend of, you know, oh, you want your characters to be S rank, or you want your favorite characters to be a 5-star, right? Because obviously the A ranks or the 4-star characters don't get as much, you know, high profile treatment. Not only that, but, you know, there's that whole stigma that 4-star characters or A rank characters aren't that good. Though it's kind of hilarious if you think about how strong some of them are in like Genshin or what is it? Genshin or Zenless. Star Rail is kind of a mixed bag, obviously, but actually not even mixed bag. You don't even use that many 4-stars in Star Rail. So like and not only is there that, but players have this expectation that if their favorite characters turn out to be not S ranks or not 5-stars, so in other words, it turn out to be like only 4-stars or A ranks, then there's that stigma that, oh, they suck because they're an A rank, or they suck because they're only a 4-star. Oh my god, they're gonna be trash, like gameplay wise. And normally only the hardcore players would ever care about that, but even the casual players care about that too, at least to a certain extent. Because the perception of them being bad is enough for casuals to not roll for a character. Because a lot of them only want to use characters who are seen as strong, right? If like the hardcore community says, oh yeah, these characters are super strong, then they don't have any problem fucking using them. But then if it turns out, oh yeah, these characters are kind of ass, then yeah, a lot of casual players will be like, I don't want to play with you, you know, fucking Toy Story meme, and yeah, they're gonna think that they're trash, even if it turns out that, oh yeah, by the way, those characters are actually really good, you know. Do I need to bring up the whole fucking 2020 Genshin Bennett situation all over again, where a ton of people thought Bennett was fucking trash just because a couple of Genshin content creators said he was? Genshin killed the 4-stars. I don't want to say they killed the 4-stars, and it's kind of and credit where credit is due. Genshin had, at least out of the big 3 Hoyo games, Genshin has some of the strongest 4-stars out of all 3. I mean, fuck, man. Do I need to remind you that Raiden, like the national team exists? But I think what they should have done was introduce at least 3 different character rarities, not just 2. Right? Because I've always kind of wondered, like, why are there no 3-star characters? Like, what was stopping MiHoYo from making a 3-star rarity of character? Because there are 3-star weapons, right? Weapons in all 3 Hoyo games go from 1-star to 5-star, whereas characters only go from 4-star to 5-star. So, like, why is there such a discrepancy between, like, the number of rarities? Why do characters only come in 2 different rarities, but their weapons come in like fucking 5 different ones? It's like, it would have been at least nice if we got characters in like the 3-star rarity, or I guess for Zenless they'd be what, technically C ranks, just so that people can at least have like a broadened perspective of, like, you know, how good characters can be. But certainly the fact that Genshin standardized characters to only come in 2 different rarities, that certainly didn't help. So, Ananta 1 seems to be worth the watch. Oh, Havilah, did you know? Were you not here? Maybe you weren't here. I already reacted to that. Not only that, but I also reacted to it again off stream. I made a whole ass an hour-long react video to it. So, yeah, I've already watched the Ananta video that came out of TGS. No, the new one? There's a fucking new one? How different is it? I should also ask if it's on the Ananta channel proper.
Regarding what the collab.
Yeah. Was pulling up Doki's stream. Looks like she's streaming the Nikkei collab. Always ironic seeing Doki do a gacha collab, given how many times she stated she hates gacha games, but gotta get that bag, I guess. Oh yeah, it is a completely separate gameplay video. Yeah, 10 minutes of it. Oh, it literally just got posted on the Mugen official channel 12 minutes ago. Holy shit, this shit is actually fresh, hot out the oven just now. It's still smoking. Guess we'll give that a watch before I end the stream. Yeah, 11 minutes ago. Holy shit. Talk about hot off the press. Will and Star Rail have seemed like they've completely given up on 4 stars. Yeah, unfortunately. So in the meantime, we still got, what, Genshin and Zenless holding down the fort for A ranks / 4 stars. Yeah, it's steaming. It's still steaming. We can see the steam coming off that. Clown said in his video that he thinks Ananta might have no characters with actual powers and a dedicated kit, like in the Big Four. Wow, the Clown actually using his brain to say something that's not fucking half brain dead? Holy fuck. Wow, something that I do. Finally, the Clown says something that I don't immediately feel the urge to fucking shit on his chest on immediately for. Holy fucking shit. Is the world coming to an end or something? I mean, Twitter was talking about this fucking rapture shit. Damn, I guess my personal rapture would be St. Taunt is actually not saying something fucking retarded for once. Right now it might be too early to tell. Actually, let's see. Let me hold off on his comment, because they did put out a 10-minute fucking gameplay video. So I guess we might be able to glean something off that. At the moment, all I can say is I think it's a bit too early to say, or it's a bit too early to call anything. But we'll see. It could be right. Where's Orpheus? Oh god, I didn't fucking farm these things. For fuck's sake. I already rolled for it. Yeah, Finkel. Yeah. I mentioned earlier that I had to go to double soft pity for Orpheus. My Orpheus rolls were exactly like Alice's double soft pity. Clown being right. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. He ain't right about shit yet. He's just doing his usual fucking predicting, and if it turns out his prediction is right, you know for a fact that he's going to fucking jerk himself off for like 3 weeks at a time, saying some shit like, "See, I told you guys I was right about Ananta." Ha 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 ha. But finally, something out of the clown that I'm not immediately gonna fucking clock his ass for. Man, if only the rats could be more like that, or if only the rats could talk more like that, like actual fucking human beings instead of fucking dirty ass animals. What did I want to do again? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to farm Orpheus's fucking core skill material. I think it was. These things. What was this boss again? Oh, this is the roly-poly boss. Ooh, okay. BRB. Yeah, 3% of his fucking brain power. more like 100%. He had to focus really hard for that, yeah. He had to also borrow the collective brain cells from his chat, too. Would Ananta be remotely close to a gacha if it has no dedicated kits? Like, at that point, why would it not? Wouldn't it just be like an anime, like, live service game? Like, something like an MMO? Not really. I've never played MMOs before, so obviously I don't know if that comparison is accurate, but would Ananta be even remotely close to a gacha game if it has no dedicated kits? A game with no dedicated kits, that kind of sounds more like an MMO, no? But again, I don't know how accurate that is, because again, I've never really played an MMO. Wonder why we haven't seen any powers yet. Technically, there are leaked beta footages on YouTube. I've watched a couple of them myself, and they very clearly show characters running around using powers and stuff. At least I'm pretty sure. Personally, I would still find it very weird if there weren't like dedicated kits in the game, considering how different the characters look. Like, it'd be really weird if, like, all the police girls in Ananta that we've seen so far, like the Oni girl with the horns, and then the wolf girl who looks like Province from Arknights, the purple-haired wolf girl or whatever she's supposed to be. It'd be really weird if those two characters just ended up doing the same fucking shit, you know? Like, I can kind of see, like, for example, the detective dude that we saw in the last trailer. The dude who kind of who sounds like he's voiced by Alex Lee. He could be like the normal dude, except, you know, how is he a normal dude when he literally has like a fucking prototype style fucking ability where he flings around the fucking city like you know, he's some Asian Spider-Man shit. So it's like, well, clearly he also has a power too, even if it's not as like flashy as like some other characters maybe. Too. Insane Taunt is like the Gacha Naruto and Sasuke story. I don't know how accurate that would be. It's not like I knew who Saint Tauntus was before Gacha. Characters with unique kits and powers have always been a gacha thing, so from like the very beginning. Well, yeah, they kind of have to be, because if you're trying to sell, if you have a game that's trying to sell you characters, then and if the characters all just ended up doing the exact same shit, then it's like what's even the fucking point, you know? So gacha games by nature have to sell you characters that do different stuff. Otherwise, like, why would you even roll for them, you know? If all the characters end up doing the same thing, why even bother wasting your time, or, you know, more importantly, your money? You've seen gold and purple weapons? Oh, okay. So weapons clearly have like a rarity system in the game. Hope there are superpowers. I'm sure there will be. Maybe there just won't be as much of an emphasis on them. I can see that being the case. But again, nothing set in stone. But besides, there's a whole ass gameplay trailer that we gotta watch too. So maybe we'll find out some more stuff there. Let's gacha with DNA very soon. Yep. We'll find out how they do things. If a weapon gacha is the only gacha that exists, would I even roll yourself? It depends. It depends if there is no character gacha in Ananta, or, you know, well, DNA said DNA already said that they will have 0 gacha, no gacha for characters or weapons. So I guess this is a question only for Ananta, I suppose. But it depends on what kind of gachas there are. Assuming for the moment that the game still rewards you with gems of some kind to roll on some kind of gacha, you might as well roll out on something, right? If you don't have to worry about getting characters out of gacha, but you still get gems to spend on a gacha anyway, well, you're gonna spend on something, right? You have it, you know. If you don't have to worry about the characters, you might as well use it on something. So at that point, it would depend, right? Would you rather roll, for example, if there's like a hypothetical like cosmetic gacha where you can get like cool skins, like rare premium skins for like vehicles, or I don't know, something else, or you can choose to use it on like a weapon, like an optional weapon gacha. Sure, at that point just pick which one you'd rather use your gems on. and then roll for that. Yeah, like if I've always said that characters are the most important thing in a gacha, and if you don't have to worry about going through like a fucking gacha system for them, then yeah, at that point, see what your options are and decide what you want to use your gems on. So all at that point, it's all up to you, right? Yeah, Raz, I'm aware. I'll watch it hopefully pretty soon, because today I can only do a short stream. So yeah, maybe what time is it right now? Maybe about 30 minutes I'll watch it. But yeah, I'm aware we have a new video out, so. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to figure out some stuff from the new video. DNA will probably have a skin gacha. Yeah, probably. Now that you mention it. She had like MILF eyes and looked haggier. What? She just looked old, she just looked like a MILF or something. I mean, the answer to that is pretty simple, you know. Younger characters and like, you know, they're young adults are more attractive to a general audience, so that's how it goes, unfortunately. All these revolutions being announced, while Chaos Zero Nightmare just hits us with the worst version, an even worse version of Hoyo's gacha model. I mean, like I said, typically gacha games are worked on for a very long time, and those gachas are usually designed like they usually like think about what their gacha rates are gonna be at, like, as one of the first things they do, and then they design the rest of the game around that. So Smilegate's obviously been working on CZN for a while. They can't just change that just to fit the market trend, even though they probably could. They could still probably at least try. Okay. I would imagine her best set is Orpheus's best set will probably be what, 4-piece Shadow Harmony, because she's an aftershocker. So I would imagine she wants fire damage. And look, that's convenient. The 416 swimsuit skin will ruin us. I mean, technically, if you don't want to buy it, then you don't have to. But yeah, I wish it wasn't fucking, fucking $200, or hell, even $100. Enfield can't just drop gacha. I don't think they will. No. Yeah. I highly doubt that they're going to just drop their gacha system. No, not with Arknights coming out like so soon. Because if they wanted to do that, they probably would have told us that they were doing something like that already. But Enfield to me doesn't feel like they would do something like that. No, like DNA, I understand why they did it, or for DNA, I kind of see why they did it, because like before they made their announcement, at least, I don't know how much hype DNA had going into their launch, right? Like all the like, there wasn't really much hype from my point of view surrounding Duo at Night Abyss. So the developers being like, let's just either because they planned, they like they were designing the game to not have not have a gacha to begin with, or it could just be like it's a fucking wild ass Hail Mary, right? As like basically a marketing gambit, pretty much, to be like, hey, we gotta do something to generate some hype. What can we do? Oh, let's get rid of our gacha, right? And that'll generate a lot of hype and give us a lot of good PR. And they were like, fuck it, all right, let's do it, right? So for them to do that, that's understandable. Enfield, that doesn't make a lot of sense because, one, it's already been in development for so long. I'm sure DNA's been in development for a long time too, but like in Arknights' case, in Enfield's case, it's a sequel technically, right? They already have another. Enfield is based off of a previous game that they have, regular Arknights. And so they know that they're gonna have a ton of players coming over to play Enfield because a lot of them play the original Arknights. So they already have like a secure, guaranteed baseline of like, oh, maybe we can expect. Well, yeah, we can reasonably expect our new Enfield game to do pretty well. Whereas with DNA, like those devs, they had to start from scratch, right? They didn't have a previous game that they could rely on to be like, draw people in towards their new game. No, DNA is a completely new IP, technically. Ignore the fact that it looks suspiciously a lot like Warframe. But, if you can do that, then yeah, technically speaking, this is a new IP. But yeah, Enfield, I don't think can drop their gacha now. It would fuck over too many things if they did, I think. Or at least that's what it feels like. Excuse me. You've heard Chinese players had a meeting with a while ago with Mika, but it didn't do much? Yeah, of course not. What do you expect? DNA didn't really have hype. Yeah, exactly, Enrat. Yeah. So, I feel, and and it feels like to me like the devs knew that too. So they're like, what can we do? Like, we're about to launch our game. What can we do to get people on board? Oh, hey, let's just drop our gacha. All right, cool, send it. You know? And hey, it fucking worked, at least to an extent. They got me to start, you know, become interested in DNA, when before I was just kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence about this. Now it's like, oh shit, okay, well, I really want to know what a no gacha game looks like. All right, sign me up then. Arknights and Azure Familia already had established fan bases. Not only that, but no disrespect to DNA, but I feel like both Azure Familia and Arknights Enfield, that is, both of those games just look way more impressive than DNA does. Like, again, maybe I haven't watched enough DNA footage. I've never played any of the betas for any of these gacha games myself. But like, just watching their trailers, like, I was more impressed watching Enfield footage and Azure Familia footage than I ever was watching DNA footage. You know? I feel like that certainly has something to do with it. And like, if me, a hardcore gacha player, is saying something like that, then, you know, is saying some shit like like I'm looking at it as if a casual would look at it, then, you know, I would bet that, you know, there wasn't a lot of like casual attention around DNA either. I'm on the DNA Express, for better or for worse, yes. I guess for now I can give her whatchamacallit, two-piece woodpecker. Can never go wrong with two-piece woodpecker. When the fuck did I get so many? Where the hell did I get two different double crit whatchamacallit? Woodpecker one discs. The hell? Okay, well, don't mind if I do, I guess. I guess I can give her this one just for now. Oh, that's funny. I just realized these two discs are literally the exact same. Hey, Cal Altor, welcome back. Did you see Ananta and Enfield gameplay? Actually, let's watch them now. Let's watch them now, because I'm pretty much done with what I want to do in Zenless today anyway. That and losing, what is it, 3 coin flips in a row in Zenless does not make me feel good whatsoever. So I say this lovingly, but Zenless can go fuck off for the moment. Let me just mute the audio here. Okay. It'll always turn any game that they fund into the most meta fuckfest ever. I mean, unfortunately, casuals, but most gacha content watchers love meta content. Even the casuals, man. Because the casuals want to feel like they're using the best characters in the game. They don't want to use like weaker characters. Why would you use them? Let's see. Just pull up the videos here. Let's start with the new gameplay video from Ananta. It's about 10 minutes. I don't know if there's any copyrighted music in what is it? In the video itself. Actually, has anybody watched the Ananta gameplay trailer already? If you did, if anybody in chat already did, can y'all kindly let me know if there's any copyrighted music in it? Or any music that might sound like it's copyrighted? Having meta feels good, you guess. And that and what students said, it's like if you run the strongest characters in the game, then yeah, you do have the best chance of clearing content. So there is that. But however, that's more of an excuse for like older gacha games. Like it's fine to follow meta for like end game stuff, even in newer gacha games. But like most people who watch like meta content are casuals themselves. So it's not like they're ever going to need to like run fucking end game meta shit just to go through story. You watched it already, Niner. There is copyrighted music, but mostly at the end. Okay. I'll just in case, I'll just watch it on mute. I'll just have some other music playing in the background, I guess. I'll just have like a Blue Archive OST playing in the back, I guess. Oops. Okay. Just watch it without sound. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute the video and then I'll just watch it like this. Or we'll just watch it like this. Just jam up some Blue Archive tunes in the back. They talk like Marvel characters? I mean, did you see the Spider-Man web-slinging part? Are you surprised by that? Oh, let me replay that last bit here. Yeah, now that I think about it, the more I think about it, the detectives or the officers, fucking like black tentacle power shit. That shit, they just took that shit straight from Prototype or from the Prototype games, man. Hey, yo, Finkel, what'd you miss? Not much, really. You came at the perfect time, actually. We just started watching a new Ananta gameplay video that came out of TGS, like, literally, like, 10-15 minutes ago. I was just grinding materials for Orpheus, in the meantime. It's way too on the nose. I mean, what can you expect, right? To me, I don't find that surprising at all because who is it? Because these are Chinese developers. Like, the Chinese are really good at understanding, or they not always, but they can understand like, oh, this is what makes these games really fucking good. And they fucking copy that shit to a T. A lot of the time, it's to a fault. So what I imagine what they did was like, in Ananta's development process, right? The developers were like, hey, let's add in this like Spider-Man stuff. That'd be pretty cool. And they're like, sure, yeah, let's do it. And then eventually they were like, oh yeah, when they got to how they wanted to do the voice acting, they just hired somebody. When it came to the English voice acting, they probably just hired somebody from America or something like that. And they're like, oh, they gave them footage of their game that they were working on, and their voice acting manager or whoever they hired to work with them to secure like English voices and whatnot, was like, oh, so you want me to, so you guys are going for like a Marvel style voice acting, like a voice acting context or background, right? And the Chinese devs are probably like, yeah, sure, let's go with that, and that's exactly what they did. So, like, I would imagine it kind of happened like that. So, like, I don't blame them. If it bothers you, then well, there are other. I'm sure there are other languages. But I don't know. To me, it feels. That feels. I'm not gonna say it feels like appropriate or whatever. That's up to you to decide. But you know, it's like Marvel voice acting in a game that has Spider-Man web slinging. It's like, okay. Yakuza soundtrack would be nice here. I actually don't know that many Yakuza soundtracks. I can look one up at least. I don't know. I feel like Blue Archive would fit this better, to be honest, with how nonsensical Ananta is. We'll just keep listening to Ananta, or we'll just keep listening to Blue Archive soundtracks. Yeah, this shit, bro. Finkel, you got hype when I mentioned Prototype, bro. Doesn't this move right here just hella remind you of Prototype? Like right here, this grab animation, bro. Just fucking pulls out his fucking black tentacles out of his fucking arms. I guess that's why he's the fucking protagonist, dude. I'm sure he's very popular with the fucking ladies, and fucking pummels them against the ground like that. Bro, tell me that shit ain't straight out of fucking Prototype. Quick question, you've been hearing rumors that Ananta will not have a female MC now? Really? I've been told that the Bunny Ears girl that we've been seeing over like throughout their trailers, not just from the one we got this week, but also the one they put out like what 9 months ago. I heard that girl was supposed to be the female MC. And this dude is like the male MC. But here's the thing that I didn't talk about in the last time we reacted to an Ananta video. If this dude is the new male MC, what happened to the MCs from before, like from the first trailer, right? The MC and the MCs who had the gray hair, right? Like the MCs that kind of looked like Stell and Kylus from Star Rail. Like what happened to them? Because if they got retconned, then I would imagine they would have gotten rid of them from their thumbnail. Yeah, the Project Mugen MCs. Yeah, back when the game was still known as Project Mugen, I guess. No, they're not from NTE Haviland. No. Check the Project Mugen official channel and check their trailer from 9 months ago. On the thumbnail, you will see who I assumed was supposed to be the female MC. I mean, both the female MC and the supposed male MC are both on a thumbnail. Matter of fact, they show the male MC running around doing shit. So, did they retcon the design? Did they like overhaul the design or something? Because like they didn't show the gray-haired MCs in the trailers at all, or in the new trailer at all. So, I don't know. There's so many questions. They gotta bring back a Prototype. I wouldn't mind. I still remember watching like Let's Plays of like Prototype 2. I think I watched the Rad Brad's playthrough of it way back when. Yeah, the two gray-haired siblings. Yeah, what happened to those guys? What happened to those two? I just noticed, dude has a poise meter. So are you telling me this shit is also just the, what's that one FromSoft game called? You're telling me this game is also got fucking why am I forgetting the name of that one FromSoft game? The one where you're supposed to the medieval Japanese one, where you run around with a katana and you're supposed to break people's poise. Yeah, Sekiro. For some reason I was forgetting the name. You're telling me this game also has a fucking Sekiro, the Sekiro break bar too? Powers aren't really prototype looking as well. Oh, they're not? Okay, I figured they would. Dude, bro's black ass tentacles looked like they came straight out of prototype, but maybe I'm wrong. Cause yeah, as soon as the enemy's poise meter, or whatever the fuck this is supposed to be, the yellow bar is full, you'll notice that MC goes into a finishing, like an execution style animation here. Cool animation there. Yeah, it does look like a prototype. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least the whenever he pulls out his fucking tentacle shit. Yeah, like that. There's the wolf girl police, the wolf police girl. If this were in America, she'd get this would immediately be on all over social media, and people would tag with police brutality. Like Kaya, I don't know how she pronounces her own name. This is really, this is super, Spider-Man 2. Okay. Also, what is the police doing driving a fucking, well, I don't know if that's a muscle car. I don't think that's a muscle car, actually. You can even see in this trailer that her eyes got changed forcefully. That's a dramatic way of putting it. Man. Explosions like that. I'm surprised that this game isn't darker and grittier and edgier than it is. Hey, Era, welcome back, man. What phone's gonna be even gonna be able to run this game? This game's gotta have like the world's greatest fucking optimization. If they're gonna expect this shit to run on phones. Your Asus ROG Phone XLY Riz Master, blah blah blah. I mean, hey, maybe the iPhone 17 can run this. I like how the bikes just like literally start flying as soon as the card like bumps into them. I think we've seen the scene from the trailer or something. I mean, hell, this scene looks like it's taken straight out of NTE's trailer. You can find the PC requirements on Twitter. Oh, okay, cool. People bitching on Hoyo having next to zero skins in Genshin. This and DNA is their chance to prove their money's worth. Yep. I agree. They gotta take this chance and run with it. I mean, hell, they gotta. How else are they gonna make money? Like, weapon gachas can only get you so far. Damn, a 3080 is minimum requirements for this fucking game? What? I barely have a fucking 3090. It said RTX 3080 recommended. Oh god. Well, I'm assuming my card is still going to be still going to be all right. Maybe just barely though. For a policewoman, the girl seems very easily distracted. I wonder what happens if you fail this this QTE. Does the dude just like literally get run over? Will they even be able to show that? Barely 3090. Well, that should show you how much I know about PC parts, because I don't. I'm vaguely aware that a 3090 should be fairly more a good deal more powerful than a 3080, but I have no frame of reference as to like how much better a 3090 is over a 3080. This is just straight up Uncharted 4 Spider-Man. So I think the number of games this game is what? It's GTA 5. It's Spider-Man 2. It's Shifu. It's Sekiro. It's Watch Dogs. I guess there's a bit of Uncharted 4 in there too. Any other game we forgot? Me running Enfield, NTE, Ananta, and Azure Premiere at the same time. I guess I could try. Oh yeah, Yakuza, yeah, and then Yakuza. Why does Protag look like Rover? I mean, you know, your generic ass Chinese gacha game male MC, they all kind of look the same if you don't look hard enough. For me personally, I feel like the MC here looks like he's like the devs just took him straight out of fucking solo leveling. But that's just me. Okay. That was cool. It was a cool video. Basically, just like what one long like 10 minutes of uninterrupted single player like campaign, like a campaign mission. So that's cool. Can we even call these gacha games now? We would have to come up with different. We're gonna have to if we get more gacha games in the future that are gacha but no gacha, we will have to come up with a new name for them. I don't know what I would call them personally. Just generic anime game? Maybe. Guess we'll find out. Max energy regen to 4-piece Shadow Harmony for Aftershock buff, 2-piece Swing Jazz Moonlight for and 4th attack / crit, 5th attack / fire, 6 energy regen. Oh, that's hilarious. She wants ER. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's look up the Arknights Enfield video next. This one I can pause the Blue Archive music because I don't think there should be any copyright music here. Yeah, Haviland, I already rebuilt my Kafka's DOT support with their buff. Is the performance increase for the team vary greatly from regular Kafka? I feel like there is. Yeah, I feel like there should be. Hey, lovely Tay, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while, or haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you've been doing well. Just saw that trailer. Yeah, it looks nice. Your cat still screams for his daily 2 videos. Oh, that's funny. Oh, the good news is that I believe I've been putting out more YouTube content, so you got plenty of videos to choose from now. Okay, wow, another 15-minute fucking gameplay video? Okay. No, I should probably boost the stream volume.
Verifying identity.
Oh, this is the very start of the game, I assume. What happens to the other MC you don't choose? What was that snow texture? What the fuck?
You've arrived. What took you so long?
We are undergoing a rain simulation.
I was held up. Originium. Blessing, solely yours, but stolen and tainted. Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth, Administrator. Originium is the pillar of life. The link that connects everyone. This expedition must not fail.
Pause at the right time. I'm not an expert in Arknights lore, but isn't Originium supposed to... Originium is supposed to be the resource that Terra uses for, like, energy and shit, right? It's basically their fuel. And then Oripathy is the disease is the fucking rock cancer that people get, or the stone AIDS that that Terrans get when they come into too much contact with it. So I guess technically this statement isn't incorrect. Maybe Originium is the pillar of life, the link that connects it. The fuck? This something about this feels off, even to an Arknights lore amateur like me. Something about this statement feels off. It's their fuel source, but also the source of Oripathy. So why are they? So why is the game immediately establishing that like Emergium is supposed to be like this good thing, unless they plan to like set it up as like a twist in the future?
Pillar of life, the link that connects everyone. This expedition must not fail.
Originium is actually what made humanity and Terra technologically advance. I mean, I guess, but you know, it obviously came at a huge cost of giving the people who managed it, who handled it, cancer. You know, what's basically fucking cancer. So it's like, huh? Why are they so like gung ho about Originium? I don't know.
Link that connects everyone.
I mean, Tabora already said that Enfield doesn't really have a lot of references back to the original games.
This will be a difficult campaign. Zip across when you're ready. The enemy is here. Time to fight.
What's this?
Don't show Toboro this. He's gonna lose his fucking mind all over
The
again.
most alien life form.
Somebody check on Toboro. He's crying. His anxiety's flaring up.
For 100 years,
Get Toboro his meds,
we
quick.
resisted their ruin and devastation.
Toboro reaching for his meds. Dodge on screen. Oh boy, here we go again. Time to brace for another fucking hour-long Toboro video talking to us about talking our fucking ears off about how dog shit dodging is.
Cannot stop us.
Your end awaits.
Our journey was long. Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower. As its successor, we will not let it fall.
These flowers are...
And now we're playing Wuthering
A
Waves.
tomb. A lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens. In the end, you chose not to let go. The taint is spreading. I
You
can
never
hear it
understood his issue with dodging, but what the hell else do we expect from a dude who's okay with team killing his own allies' units? Yeah, you said it better than me, man. Something's fucking wrong with him. I'm not talking about his anxiety. You want our specific release date? Well, we're probably not going to get that from this video either.
Use your true weapon. Forge a path of the living.
Oh, I'm sure this ability will be very balanced. Hey, look, guys, there's our tower defense gameplay. Enfield truly is the Arknights sequel.
Life always fights back. It is our nature and our fate. Rise from ruin and be reborn in the ashes.
This looks more interesting in Ananta. You actually prefer the tone and environment here. I like both for their own
Cross this
reasons.
chasm.
Technically,
face
environmentally
your
speaking, like
final
it looks good, obviously, but you know I've kind of already played games like this before, with Genshin and Lua. But Ananta looks great too, just because it's an urban setting, and you know we still don't have an urban setting gacha game yet. Gotcha, not gotcha.
Even you have decided to help me.
So it is tower defense.
Don't go beyond this point. It's dangerous. The pain.
That statue. Oh, was that supposed to be a statue of Patriot? No, that's funny.
You're the administrator. She's still breathing. We can save her. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. You're right. Feeling cold? Here, come closer. Feeling warmer now.
Do the voices drive you insane?
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill as the cosmic abyss. Yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake.
Huge spoiler. Well, yeah, of course.
You sacrificed
They're gonna want to shove lore down your throats. I mean, GFL 2 did this
I've always wished
during
that you would
their
find
own
the
opening
answer on your
cinematic.
own.
So Enfield doing the exact same thing is not
And
exactly
find your
surprising.
true self.
This is PRTS talking a bit. I mean, Perlica's name does start with a P. So. There's the girl we saw from the trailer. The obligatory bad bitch, I think. Enfield seems very deep lore-wise. Well, not Enfield. If you mean the original Arknights, yes. But Enfield, well, it's not even out yet, so we don't know much about it. Yeah, what Pedro said. Like as much as I like roasting Taboro, he did say that Enfield happened to like Enfield for whatever reason like it either doesn't mention a lot about the original Arknights' lore at all, or it like fucking retcons some of it. Well, maybe not retcon, but there's very little that's mentioned about Arknights' actual lore. So how much lore Enfield will actually have that actually ends up mattering, I don't know. Does the Doctor have special powers? Well, they can clearly summon towers out of fucking thin air, if you can count that. Oh. Also, I'm sure you guys already noticed, but fucking priestess. Get out of our heads, priestess. Enfield post Arknights, yes. Originally the beta lore had it that Enfield takes place 500 years after original Arknights, but they retconned that. So all we know now is that it's vaguely in the far future. We just don't know how long, or we just don't know how far. Hold up, let me see this dodge animation again. Did they just take that shit from Wuthering Waves? It looks like that shit looked like a woo dodge. How do we even dodge that? Oh, you know, just by pressing shift.
Unleash your full attack.
Just search her S3 it. Stab, stab, stab.
Show's over.
When is it supposed to be released? Apparently early 2026, but no exact date yet.
You must stop that countdown. Death is nearing the shore.
Hey, yo, Mass Knight, how'd the rolls go? Terrible. Lost the coin flip, double soft pity. Eternity was spelled the same as, like, Aegir.
Do not forget
This is
our
the kind of shit
promise.
that,
I'll be
the
waiting
Abyssal
for
Hunters
you.
were, warning us about. No, that's it. Cool. It's cool, I guess. Nice to see how much more polished the game looks, at least. Honestly, the one thing I liked about this that I really liked about the video is just because hey, look, that hand looks familiar. Wonder where we saw that. Enfield's not a comfy game, probably. Well, I have no idea. I've never played any of the betas. Even though it might look hardcore, I don't know. We'll see how grindy the game is. Excuse me. But yeah, probably not gonna be a comfy game. At least not as much as, like, say, Ananta. I'd be more willing to say that. I'd be more willing to bet that Ananta is more the comfy game that you're looking for. Whereas Enfield probably not as much. You're glad alt animations and cutscenes are short. It would be better if there weren't any. I kind of disagree. I like alt animations. If I had my way, personally, I'd give characters like fighting game style ultimate animations, or basically treat them like super moves. Where not all, but some animations, some ultimate animations, like, actually play out a secondary follow-up animation with special camera angles and shit, just to sell the attack better. But most gacha games don't do that, obviously. Matter of fact, I think Augustus is one of the only gacha characters that I can think of who actually has, like, when you pop her ultimate, she has, like, a secondary follow-up animation. I think a couple of characters in WoW have that, actually. Yeah, like Carlotta. Carlotta's another one. Another one who has like a two-part ultimate a two-part animation to her ultimate. But we're probably not gonna. You're probably not gonna have to worry about that in a game like Enfield. Woo likes to do that. I respect him for that, but probably not here. Maybe later. We'll see how their animations evolve over time. If you don't like it, it should only have an option at the menu today. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess that's a nice, what is it? A nice compromise, yeah. Because, yeah, Blue Archive and other games like Nikke have options to where, like, yeah, if you don't want to watch your burst animations every single fucking time there, you can just disable them. Animations make you feel like you're, make you feel like a badass pulling them off. I guess there's one case for disabling alt animations, and that's if that physically allows you to save time. Then in which case, yeah, obviously if you want to turn them off for gameplay reasons, then yeah, that's a completely valid excuse or a completely valid reason. But usually, I don't know. Usually gacha games don't have to make you worry about that. Once a day is a great feature, yeah.
You've arrived. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up. Originium.
Hey yo, Bananakin, how did Orpheus go? Took you almost 160 pulls. I'm right there with you, man. Double soft pity. Lost the
Your
coin flip.
fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth.
For Gunnar games, Azure Premier is going to be the profit, right? Big production? Hard to say.
Originium is the
They're probably going to be nowhere near as Gunnar as, say, like they are in Azure Lane. So if you're hoping that they're going to bring in like Azure Lane levels of Gunnar, Gunnar content, that's not going to happen. Like, I'm sure that Azure Premier will have their fair share of fat titty waifus with huge asses, but it's not gonna. They're not gonna be anywhere near as risque as they are in Azure Lane. So.
Step across when you're ready.
You're gonna see any tiny reference your brain thinks is a reference to Priestess, and you're gonna lose your fucking shit. I mean, wouldn't it be crazy if Administrator just turns out to be Priestess? Well, that wouldn't make sense, because Priestess is one character, whereas the Administrator is the MC, and you can pick between female and male. So I'm not sure how much sense that makes. But is Permilia going to be more Gunnar than the Big Four? I think so, but like how much more is the question for me personally.
The most alien life form that never tires. For over 100 years, we resisted their ruin and devastation.
Oh, I just realized I just missed this piece of lore right here. Was distracted by watching the combat gameplay.
Angle. The most alien life form that never tires.
Okay.
For over 100 years, we resisted their ruin and devastation.
So over 100 years, I'm assuming they're talking about the Terrans who escaped Terror or whatever, and they recolonize on a different planet or like a different moon or another celestial body. Which would imply that it's been even longer than 100 years since the Terrans like were able to like start colonizing other outside planets, right? Or did the Terrans have to completely abandon Terra because Terra was too fucked up beyond was way too fucked up because of all the fucking calamities, the catastrophes, and all the originium there. Perlick is a ghost in this trailer. Doesn't mean she's dead. I interpret this entire scene as like a simulation, basically, because it wasn't just Perlica. Towards the end, 3:30. Towards the end, your teammates that you fight with, they all look like Perlica too, where they're more like silhouettes. Yeah, you can see here, Searcher's right there, but you see her silhouette, her outline, or her image is like super like washed out. I don't know. Maybe you're reliving a memory of some kind.
Station.
Unless they retcon it, which is a possibility. Calcit's one skin, that one skin implies that Iridium got worse. So yeah, I'm assuming that the Terrans had to abandon Terra then. It would be sad they had to flee to. I mean, even at the start of Arknights, it was. I'm pretty sure I read that like catastrophes like very routinely ravaged the planet, right? Because of overuse of originium or whatever the fuck. Like that's the fucking catastrophes are the entire reason why most major settlements on Terra are like they're built on like literally giant ass fucking vehicles, like pretty much land ships, like huge ass like land ships, so they can physically move their fucking cities out of the way of incoming catastrophes or some shit. So yeah, like my understanding, at least my assumption for right now, is that yeah, the Terrans had to fucking had to ditch Terra and go colonize other planets, I guess. They use uranium in Arknight. Well, it's not quite uranium. Uranium poisoning doesn't give you magic bullshit powers at the very least. This is probably like several thousand different OSHA violations. I don't think OSHA recommends ziplining through a chasm full of through a chasm of falling rock and debris.
The Angloid grow in number. Press on.
They use messengers to warn settlements of incoming storms, so you can see them having to ditch the planet, ditch Terra in the future. Yeah.
Your end awaits.
Our journey was long.
Also, I just want to point out this ultimate attack from Administrator. This shit is taken straight from Geo Traveler right here.
Our journey was long. Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower.
In Enfield's Alpha lore, Enfield Industries is just an explorative research branch of Rhodes Island, and Originium was hinted to not be a major threat anymore. Oh, so so implying that they did eventually find an actual legitimate cure to neuropathy. Enfield, oh, another Ananta trailer too. Yep, both Enfield and Ananta put out new gameplay trailers. So we spent the last hour or so just watching them. Pretty cool. Definitely enjoyed them.
We can no longer retreat. Let's strike forward.
Azure Familia radio silence. Yeah, give him time. Give him time.
It is our nature and our fate. Rise from ruin and be reborn in the ashes. The end draws closer. Cross this chasm.
Enfield launch day stream? Sure. Yeah, I'll try. DNA and Chaos Zero Nightmare were streaming day one. Yeah, absolutely. Well, all three games. Yes, I'll try to do day one streams.
Even you have decided to help me.
Give you eternal vacation. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You're the administrator. She's still breathing. We can save her. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. All right? Feeling cold? Here, come closer. Feeling warm now?
The Sammy Stargates is how they got to the planet. Then and then I think you meant to say they got stuck, but that was Alpha lore. Yeah, they could have retconned it since then.
For our sake, and for the days
To be fair, they had to get there somehow. I would imagine they would have the technology to build fucking starships, cause like in one of the previous trailers, or like the closed beta trailer, towards the end, you can very clearly see that they're aboard some sort of spaceship, right? Either spaceship or space station. Hey, maybe maybe this girl is supposed to be Priestess's daughter or something with Docta or something like that. Maybe Priestess managed to shag Doctor at some point. Kick. She seems to be a sarcastic Cyclops, no? I mean... Sarkaz, people have horns, right? Oh, you know who this reminds me of? This bitch reminds me of Narissa from Hololive. At least the way she's dressed. And the fact that she's wearing black and blue, basically. Would you agree with Tabor on the I can't wait part? What, just being excited for Enfield? Yeah, but I don't know why you're quoting him on that. I'm excited for Enfield as an actual game. He's excited about Enfield because he can't wait to build up his own little fucking cult like his name is Saint Tontus. We are not the same. Okay, as much as I would love to sit here and react even harder, I actually have to go, guys. I said this was going to be a shorter stream, and I have something that I have to take care of tonight. But yeah, just want to wrap up my thoughts here, or just wrap up some last final thoughts with chat before I have to go. Hope this internet don't cook your PC. They might. Chat said that they already put out the minimum like PC requirements on Twitter. Apparently, at minimum, your graphics card's gotta be like a fucking 3080 Ti. So like, if you don't have at least something like at least somewhere that's good, something that's good enough, then fucking 07. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Be on the lookout for more gacha news out of TGS, I'm sure. Since TGS should have started today actually, because it's the 25th over in Japan right now. Excuse me. Anyways, let's see who I can send y'all over to. Right now is actually kind of a weird time for me to raid somebody, because usually I end my stream later. Let's see here. I will send you guys over to... I don't think I've ever raided Mina. Maybe I have, but once before. I don't usually raid her. I'll send you guys over to Mina. Minimum is 1060. Why the fuck did somebody say minimum was 3080 Ti? Maybe that was the recommended actually, not minimum. Okay, never mind. I was spreading fake news on accident. Anyways, I will send you guys over to Mina Aoyama. She's streaming Star Rail right now, naturally, because Evernight just came out. Tell her I said what's up, and hope she has a good stream today. Either way, I'll see you guys. I believe I should be streaming tomorrow. I don't know why I wouldn't be, but yeah. Assume normal stream tomorrow. I don't know what I will be streaming tomorrow, but I guess I'll find out. Anyways, take care.